Is it significant that Joyce Meyer has taken her programming off Daystar? And will this help to reinstate trust in church leadership? I'm going to talk some more about Joyce Myers later on. And if you are new and you're not sure who Joyce Myers is, she is a popular televangelist and also a survivor of SA. So, what is her connection to this whole thing? Now, she's a survivor of SA, so people have been calling to her to see what she's going to do. Will she keep her programming on a station where there is an allegation of alleged cover-up of SA? Now, Jonathan and Susie Lamb has said that his parents, Jonathan's parents, Joni and Marcus Lamb, has allegedly covered up the SA of his daughter. And lots of information has been released. I'm going to put links to the Julie Royce report below this video so you can read and catch up on what's happening. But what's really important is the calling of investigation and for something to happen, because we know the impact of SA and how life-changing it is. And that's why, for me, it's significant that Joyce Meyer has taken her programming off, that she is speaking up and doing something, because oftentimes in Christian community, when there's an allegation of SA, leaders tend not to want to say anything about it. There's some people that rather keep quiet and not say anything. And, it seems like it's not important enough, but at the same time, we're losing trust in church leadership. Now, I work with survivors of SA. I do groups with survivors of SA. I write courses for survivors of SA. I know how devastating this is and how much that, what has happened to this little girl by whomever, that it will follow her for the rest of her life. Now, Joyce Meyer know that too. When I was training, in the early days of my training, I had to read her book, Beauty for Ashes, and write a report on Beauty for Ashes as it relates to survivors of SA when we were doing that module. And so as I was watching and know that her programming was on Daystar, and people were calling and say, hey, that's lots of people love and follow her because of her support for victims. She speaks with empathy and understanding for those who have experienced pain and brokenness. So for her to be quiet when there is this going on, and the pain and brokenness, and many people being triggered by it, there would just be a discord, a disconnect between her message and her keeping quiet. So I think it was a really good thing that she has done, that her organization did. So we know that she has this understanding of people that are in pain. She drew from her own brokenness, her own deep wounds. She shared her own story on Daystar before. She's been interviewed there. And as I said, she writes her book, Beauty for Ashes, and many other books, of course, she's written. But she the central theme of Beauty for Ashes is that she knows that God can take our pain and our shame and our brokenness, and he can transform it into something that is beautiful. He can transform it into our pain and into something that is beautiful for him, because her story is a testimony. Her story demonstrates the healing that can happen when that happened. One of the things that I like about Beauty for Ashes and her story is that she's not saying that we're going to be healed instantly. She talks about healing being a process that requires faith and perseverance and often professional help. She really, really enforced that. And I did like that about Beauty for Ashes, about her story. Because there's sometimes that people in Christian community, when they've experienced pain and they've not had therapy, they kind of talk down on therapy, but she advised people to get professional help if that is what's needed. But the central theme is that God can change our brokenness, and he can make it into something beautiful. So really significant that she has made this decision to take her, or at least pause her programming on Daystar, because we were looking and watching. Will you be able to have empathy for, even though things are being investigated and we're not sure yet of the course of the investigation, we really hope that there'll be justice for this little girl who have experienced significant harm. So I'm reading from Religion News what she said about her statement. It says, due to the nature of these allegations and my mom's own story, that's her son speaking on our behalf, we feel a profound responsibility to stand for truth and create space for its discovery. I love that. to stand for truth and create space for its discovery. We're going to step back. We're going to stand for the truth. The truth is there's an allegation made. Therefore, investigations need to happen. And basically, we're going to stand back so that the discovery of truth can happen. And we're not going to want to impede that process. So we're going to stand back. I really like that, to create truth, to create space for the discovery of truth. In addition, we must always be sensitive to the heart of those who are walking on this journey with us. As many of you are aware, we have received a significant and growing amount of concern from our partners and viewers regarding the Daystar situation. So people have been calling on Joyce Meyer for a while to do something, to say something. And so she has honored those requests and to create space for the discovery of truth. I wish that there are more organizations, more people that are streaming on this platform that will also create this space for the discovery of truth. I wish there were more leaders that would speak up when an allegation of SA is made, so more people can create truth for the space rather for the discovery of truth. I'm really touched by Joyce Meyer's decision to step back, to pause programming. And Daystar's statement just feels like it's just business as usual. There are people to fill the space. We're going to continue doing what we're doing. And there is little acknowledgement that the essay is a significant issue, and that for people who are calling for investigation and resolution, it's because of the type of issue that it is. But it's just the organization, how they're proving themselves to. It seemed a lot of lack of care from a Christian organization, and that is really disheartening. The significant lack of care that is seen coming out of a little girl that was harmed, and it's a family member. And so it's just, let's carry on, it's business as usual, we're going to ignore it, we're going to keep going. That is disheartening. And so will Joyce Meyer leaving help to restore faith? I believe it will help to let people know that there are people who will not see this as business as usual, but they will want to do something, especially because of the resonance with our own story. So thank you for watching this video. What did you think about Joyce Meyer leaving? Do you think that she did the right thing? Do you think that this can help to restore faith in church leadership? Because we know that oftentimes there are church leadership that covers up SA and not want to do anything of significance that will make victims know that we're here and we're standing for you, and we hear you and we believe you. We believe your story, and we're going to do something that is very different. We're not just going to go with the tide anymore. We're going to do something. We're going to speak up for these issues that are significant and have significant impact on people's lives. So what do you think about her leaving? Would this help to restore faith in church leadership? Tell us in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with those who you think will benefit.